Hey everybody, welcome back. Game of Thrones, the World Championship, Day 2. This is the top 4, and it's the European side of the top 4.
It is.
Because we have basically kind of an American final over here and a European final over here.
We do.
So we're going to be bringing you Francis Cote versus Hanno, Lunser. So it's another Targ of Blood deck against Baratheon training with Cohor.
That is definitely Hanno. He's always playing Baratheon.
Yeah, and did you see the match that we had of Hanno on the stream earlier?
I did not.
He won in 2 plots. He got to 15 power in 2 plots.
With Barra?
Yeah.
Oh.
So he started off, he opened air to bring in a Selyse, and then he marshaled Stannis and played on him for free. Red God's Blessing, Lightbringer, Azor Ahai Reborn.
Oh.
And it's just like 7 gold for free, yeah. It was pretty nuts. And then he marshaled Fat Bob, or not Fat Bob, Fast Bob in plot 2. And that was it. Yeah. It was good stuff.
Okay, so this is going to be a little bit different of a Barra deck than I've seen recently, so that's good. I didn't run into Barra at all yesterday.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Francis, so we have not yet had Francis on the stream. So let's take a look at his. So he's playing Targ of Blood, of course. His plots are Fury of the Khalasar, March to the Wall, Return to the Fields, King of the North, Valor Morghulis, Vanquish the Unbelievers, and You Win or You Die. Is this that same deck?
Exactly the same as Alex's.
As Alex's and Alejandro's. And, oh, no, it looks like it's a little bit different.
He does have a Dothraki Steed.
He's not playing Old Bill Bone. Yeah, he's got Dothraki Steed. He's got the 1 Drogon. He has 2 Aegon. Okay, so it is slightly different than that one. But very, very similar.
Yep.
Nonetheless. Yeah, 1 put to the sword, 1 put to the torch. I got him. Thank you. Both players are reviewing these deck lists now. Sorry. Did not mean to imply that Francis was from Europe when he was not. So he's from Canada. Apparently the chat is letting us know.
All right, well, American finals versus non-American finals.
We could have an all-North American finals if Francis wins here.
We could.
So both players just looking at each other's
Canada is not Europe. Yes, you are correct. That was my bad. Because I thought
the information did come from Tom.
Yeah, somebody implied to me that it was a European side on there, and things get passed along.
Yeah,
and I don't know Francis too well, unfortunately.
Yeah, I don't either. I can't say that he's someone that I've really played against or seen at other events all that much. But he's certainly doing very well here to make it up to the top 4. And so on the other side of it's Targ of Blood from Alex, and what's his opponent? It's Night's Watch Valyrian Steel.
Eric Green.
Right? Is it the Night's Watch Steel?
I don't know what Eric's playing. I haven't played Eric.
I think he's playing Night's Watch Steel because he knocked out Wama in the mirror match.
Okay. Yep. Yeah, I know Eric said he's been on stream too, so you guys have probably seen him a little bit. I love that Sea of Blood promo there that Francis has. I wasn't able to make a Nationals this year, so I missed out on that one. It's a good one.
Yeah, it is a good one. Both players drawing up the opening hands here.
Starting in 3.
All right.
Now.
See, I see an Angui the Archer. There's a Warhammer. Is that? Yep, Stannis. Azor Ahai Reborn. Red God's Blessing. I think that's a Red Priest. Good stuff there on Hanno's side.
The only card I was able to make out in Francis's hand is that Blood on My Blood right there.
Yep.
Khalasar, it looks like. Hanno's tossing it back.
Yep.
That makes sense. I feel like Francis
There's just kind of one character and a lot of attachments. Yeah.
I will keep.
Yeah.
Oh, he's keeping. Okay, so he must have the cards. They're just on the other side.
Really need to learn to shuffle. Yeah. I know the cards anyways. OCD.
It can be tough in these later rounds at World because there are a lot of foreign cards.
Yeah. Yeah.
And sometimes, like a player like me, I don't know what half of these Barra cards do. Like, I'll read them all. So.
All right, what do we got this time? That looks a bit better. There's some Acolyte of the Flame in there. Red God's Blessing. What else is that? I think that might be a Robert. There's an Alistair for sure.
All right.
Yep, Robert and Acolyte over there.
Yeah, that's a pretty good start. Oh, and you got a bunch of chuds plus a plaza on the Targ side. That's a good start.
Yeah.
I noticed that sometimes if you just can't get bodies out with Sea of Blood, it can be a problem. So. No money on either side.
Yep. And yeah, the question will really be how explosive Hanno is able to be here, or how explosive Francis is able to be, since either one can really go off.
I did see a bodyguard in Hanno's hand, so I feel like he'll be able to protect that Rob for a little while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, having that parlay named Military, I believe.
What plot is that? Those are both the new promos, which I'm not familiar with.
So it's parlay at Storm's End.
Which he must have named Military. Yeah, I see the red token on it.
Right. And the other one is Vanquish the Unbelievers.
Okay. Oh, Vanquish was the promo in that set.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's awesome. All right, see another Horse Lord in Targ's hand. We got a market. There's some money.
Yep.
I hate playing that card after setup. It's just like such a
drain, right?
Such a drain, yeah. But
it won't pay itself off for like 3 turns.
Yeah, but you got to do it. Especially with the Sea of Blood in these lists that just play one put to the sword, one torch.
Yeah, you really need to mark it out.
4.
There's Ricaro.
Pass to you.
Oh yeah, because Cohort doesn't have an attachment. Did he collect an extra gold?
What did we say his plot was? Vanquish?
Vanquish.
Yes,
yeah,
he did.
He spent 6. Yep.
Yep.
Perfect. See,
They play by the
this
rules.
is top 4. Yeah, they're gonna get it
In
done.
the top 4, we play by the rules.
All right.
Trade some port.
Good little reducer there.
Yep.
I think I see a seal coming too. Ooh, nice.
Yeah, good stuff.
So this deck is basically just trying to Voltron
action?
whichever
First
big
action?
it can get first.
Yeah. And against a Sea of Blood, I imagine you would prefer it to be Stannis since he's immune to events.
Yeah.
But Robert would also do.
And Francis has the
For 1.
he has the Shadows of the East, so he has an answer to these attachments.
Yep.
No cards in shadow, nothing, right? No.
Yeah, he's got 2 Shadow of the East in his deck.
You have an action? No. Stand down.
Blocking with Robert here.
Is this a military or power?
Power, because military got parlayed,
Parlayed. Yep.
Yep.
which is so good against Sea of Blood.
Oh yeah, that.
Just like shutting that down first turn. It's good stuff.
Right?
Yeah. If you can follow that up with like,
Interrupt. 2.
what do we have? Yeah, he has a Baron. Baron can really slow him down.
Yep.
King of the North could slow him down if he doesn't have his Beggar King.
Do you have any actions?
He's got some options here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Retreat. Sure.
Intrigue goes unopposed.
The Targ plot is Vanquish the Unbelievers.
Yes.
Francis gains 1 power.
Ooh, that's a good
pulls
intrigue
Alistair
pull.
and Stannis. He does have another Stannis in hand. Looks like he
Yeah,
got
but
2
like
in
you
there.
really want that dude.
Yeah.
But
Dupe that.
On 2.
oh, we got the Masande and the Plaza trigger. That's nice.
Yep. Swinging power.
Opposed for 5.
So, I win.
Yeah.
And we have power claim. The claim.
Yep.
That's interesting.
Get
Why
a
do you block
cohort?
both?
Azor High.
Um,
Want to pay it for free, but
not sure about that. I don't know.
It's free.
Maybe, yeah.
pay free.
It's still free to get it in.
I
You don't
guess he could.
Francis loses one.
If he just
power.
blocks with one, he could go get a Warhammer and intimidate.
Yep.
Again, renown. And triggers reaction second time.
Yep.
Hanno
he's-
has 5 power.
So he's treated Robert twice now.
Yeah, and this is already 5-0. Like you said, this is moving very quickly,
Hanno
6-0.
has 6
Yep.
So
It's going to be 7-0 because he'll get renown on Robert. Pulls a steed
yeah,
because he has the Zora High Reborn.
so good.
So good. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean this is what you got to do, right? Especially if you're playing against Targsy of Blood, and
Yeah. Yep.
you just gotta rush it out quick.
My reserve is 5 cards for 5 for 5.
What a cool deck.
Hanno is definitely the person that's going to come up with the best Barra just plays, and Barra has some good design space right now. They have some interesting deck choices. So
Yeah, yeah.
as he's showing us.
Francis gains 1 power.
Francis picks up the dominance, which is also good for Hanno for that power challenge next turn.
Yep.
What do you think they play here? See it. The Valor's not going to help you with that bodyguard on the board.
No. And you're not flipping King in the North either.
No.
I wouldn't be surprised to see like a Fury maybe off the Targaryen side.
Yep.
Hanno could flip Bahrain. That would be pretty good.
I think that Barn is quite possibly
He's going
Hanno's
to
best play.
marched and then loan from the Iron Bank.
Okay.
Just wants the money to put
I
out
mean,
a bunch of guys.
Keeping the board small does make sense with the march. You have 4 guys to his 2. You bring them down to 1. That's nice. But
I think I understand what's happening. It's a strength bump, right?
What?
We had so the devoted blood rider.
When I was defending.
Okay.
When he defended, he should have won the challenge.
Okay.
They had a
because
there's a devoted blood
Rider.
rider there. I missed that as it was happening. But yeah, Francis totally should have won that
This-
power challenge.
This is why he blocked with both
What I
characters.
would say is
Yeah.
state as what it should, which if I'm not mistaken, gains you 3 power.
I mean,
It should be relatively
not have
easy
been
to
able to trigger
fix.
before, right?
Yeah.
Well,
Because he
It's a
so he would have gotten another trigger of Robert. So if he just loses 2 power, 1 off Bob, 1 off the house, that should just put everything back.
move forward.
But did he
with this mistaken
did he
play.
get a cohort trigger off of that
Buff
challenge?
exists and is static.
And
That's fine.
and if he had just gotten that cohort trigger off of the
so
next
hard?
challenge, would
Correct.
things have been the same?
Yeah, yeah.
Can we draw 2?
You go first, yes?
Yeah, I said
There was
first.
an issue with
I don't think the finals are technically actively judged. I mean, it's on the players to.
It looks like they're letting it stand.
It's tough. I mean, that
get
is
5
a
gold?
that is a full set of actions later.
Yeah, I realized after that.
It's tough being under stream. These players, they have a lot more pressure to obviously perform, and it seems like he knew what he was doing. He blocked with both characters. We even questioned it. He had a plan in his head.
Right.
I would like
but-
to know what this card is, though. I don't speak German.
Azor High.
Azor High Reborn. Got it. Thank you.
This card's called the Zora High Reborn. The German title just looks like one huge word that's like
It's-
30 letters long.
Somebody just slammed their hands against the keyboard. Yeah, there's a lot of these new alt arts coming out. You have there's a devoted blood rider there, a horse lord, and a braided warrior in that order, bottom to top.
Yeah. Lots of alt arts.
Okay, well we have a marged. It looks like I don't know. They both kind of took gold out. Who's going first here?
I think Hanno's going first.
Hanno's going first. Okay.
Sorry about that.
We both missed it. We all three of us missed
All three of us missed it.
I think there's a red priest in Hanno's hand. That'd definitely be pretty good to drop that. Stannis and a red god's blessing.
This is a womb.
it.
This is always an interesting play to me. So now
Oh,
you play the womb.
Francis is going first.
Francis is going first. Yep. Okay. You play the womb and you know that your opponent has Barin. You're basically just that's going to get played next round. Right?
Yeah.
Like you get such a big impact from that womb.
You give
That-
stuff to set, right?
Yeah.
3, 6. And 1 for each other. Well.
All right, let's see what Hanno's got.
One card.
Yeah.
Playing Alistair. Nice. Draws a dupe for Robert. That's really good. Now you can ditch that bodyguard to Cohor.
Go get another bodyguard, put on someone else.
Well, you can't ditch for the same attachment. It has to be a different one. But
Win
yes.
Win 2 challenges, do it in 2 steps.
yes, exactly.
Take a look at your hand.
Red
The
priest.
red priest, yeah.
Probably.
Ah, he's taking the Cote out. Of course, of course.
Yep. Seems real good.
Seems reasonable.
Another acolyte.
Red got blessing for 2. So
Yep. Red's got blessings.
9 now.
So he's +4 strength.
Oof. Let's see what we hit here.
What do you mean?
Get a womb.
I mean, yeah.
Still.
Oh, there's a Drogon. That's you can't pick that, but that's a nice card.
Yep. It's got
You
a
have no gold left,
Jogo.
right?
Joko might be the play here because it gives you that stealth option.
Yep. It's +1 from the Blood Rider, and I think there's 1 dead character. Or no, that's
No,
that's out. That's
Yeah,
out.
there
That's
was a-
in play.
there
Yeah,
was a marched character last turn.
that's right.
That Quotho pull with the red priest is
That's right. The other cards.
pretty impactful.
Pretty big. Yeah.
There's Chablis, right?
Yeah. Do you have a pre-challenge action?
Marking him, make sure he remembers it goes back to hand. It's always good. So what do you think the target player's
cards in hand?
strategy has to be here? So like Bob is obviously the problem,
Right.
but he has essentially 2 dupes, right? So you could win a big military and then try to maybe shadows the bodyguard just to kind of deal with that. You won't be able to replace it, do something else with it.
Right.
You can't really go for the like kill everything
Military for
else
10
play
stealth
because you've
here.
already used your marched.
Yep.
So he is going for the play. He wants to get this thing triggered.
Yeah, I mean, you just got to start working through it, but the problem is that there will not be that much time left.
Yeah,
Especially since this is a one-claim plot, right?
At the rate that Robert's gaining power, it's moving very fast.
Like maybe if you'd seen a Colasar on the womb or something like that, something to like raise the claim with the Blood Riders.
But without the stealth, I still don't think you're getting the challenge through.
Yeah. Yeah, getting that dupe on Robert is a really big deal.
I just don't know. Like maybe the put play is better on one of these other 3 characters. Maybe put in the Red Priest, get the Quotho back.
Yeah.
Because he has the cards to play it. Yeah, Bob does have bodyguard.
Yeah, that's a start. So he's coming in for 10.
Got reactions
11.
to winning?
I think just 10. I think just 10.
So we're starting with a Recaro trigger. That's good.
Pulls that Stannis.
Reactions to winning?
Get this.
Do you have a reaction to losing before?
Yep.
All right, what are we gonna see here? I like the put to the sword on the Red Priest.
I'll go get put to the sword?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does he have $1 here?
I don't see $1.
I thought he had. No, there is. There's $1 on his black plot sleeve right there. It's very, very faint.
That's right, because he had 5 gold and he only played womb.
Yes.
So he has 1
Yeah,
gold
I saw him
left.
playing with it earlier because I that's when I was thinking the put to the sword play was.
Got it. Yeah, wow, that is almost invisible, at least on my
It's
screen.
almost invisible,
Reactions to
correct?
winning?
Okay, there it is. You gotta put. Yeah, Red Priest, perfect. Look at that.
That enters your dead pile.
Oh, yeah.
It does enter the dead pile.
Boys on opposed? Claim?
Francis, 2 power.
Looks like he's going to use the
Using
dupe there.
That's interesting to me, using the dupe over the bodyguard when you know your opponent has shadows.
Yeah.
Because now really, if he draws into a shadows, he has Valor Margulis. He can just.
Right. The bodyguard is another attachment that he can churn with Cohor.
But unless he closes this turn, that Jogo is going to go back to hand. He has that Quotho if he saves it for next round.
Right.
He could get a pretty nasty Valor off. Okay, but he's going with the Quotho play here. He still has a Plaza for a stand effect. Does he have? He has gifts, but he doesn't have the bloody
on 7
Ankh,
right
so he
now,
can't
right?
do the double
I currently
military's
have
tricks.
Right.
It's already too late for that, but.
A huge power swing there.
I think Francis is kind of talking about this extra power from that missed opportunity in the first round.
Yeah.
It's tough. Don't let it get in your head. Just keep playing the round.
Yeah, closing is definitely not necessarily out of the question. You can get 4 on Renown plus Robert's ability. It's a disputed claim.
Stand in Jogo. Or yeah.
Power stuff.
Okay, that should be 5 strength now.
Where are the
Yes.
1 in the dead.
Yep, plus the Blood
Power
Rider.
5.
Ah, yeah, right, yes, this one.
We won't do it twice.
Nope.
Okay.
That was like a 6 power swing, so 5 power swing. 6, because I lost 1.
It's, Hanno. Yep, that's unopposed.
No reactions, unopposed claim.
Francis, 2 power. Hanno 6 power. Hanno 6 power.
Or pass? Your challenges?
Yes.
Deciding if he wants to block here. Or no, these are his own challenges now.
Yeah, I think he
Yeah,
passed
yeah, yeah.
challenges.
Yep. I just zoned out for a second there.
Challenge for 8.
Power challenge for 8.
And more than that, because he's got the Red God's Blessing on him. It's like 9, 10, 11.
I actually literally heard him
Oh,
say
did they
power
say
for
8?
8? But
Did he ditch the Red God's Blessing?
I don't think so. I see it there. Maybe he's forgetting that.
Yeah, could be. Doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Just claim. No reaction to winning.
Let's see if he cohores here.
And to the Kings players, the last round
Could go get
of the
a
night is cooling up and live on down facility.
like a disputed claim or something like that.
Is that going to be enough to let him close?
I don't think so. I think he can get pretty close, but
We have not left claim, correct?
Still in thing.
Just making sure.
Reactions to claim. Yeah. The
okay.
king is
Ooh,
for
ditching the bodyguard.
Warhammer.
That could be risky.
I mean,
I mean, you
I
could
guess
switch back to it, I guess.
Yeah, that's the strategy here. Is you bring something else out. And
Because he does have 2 bodyguards in the deck.
Intimidate.
Got the Warhammer. Alright, so that'll be an unopposed.
so we're at 7 to 3, 8 to 3, 9 to 3. Okay.
Hanno 9, Francis 3.
Glazer's in chat.
Hey! Welcome back to the stream, Glazer.
Doesn't matter. Doing the intrigue.
Alright, swing an intrigue here.
I'll defend for 6.
Win.
Yep.
9.
Okay, gets an intrigue claim.
Yep. Grabs the Horse Lord there.
Yeah. We'll get back up.
Get rid of that Warhammer.
What's this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get the bodyguard back.
Yep. Yep.
Direction second time.
So he's up to 11 now.
Go for the military
He's got the
challenge.
military left. That should push him to 13 with unopposed in round.
Claim.
Yep.
No gold on either side.
Was there not a better option to get for the second challenge? Like you could get your bodyguard in your last challenge, right?
You want to remove
Yeah.
the bodyguard?
Francis
Yeah.
trying to bait that bodyguard.
because
switch.
Francis has the Valor, so
Yes.
he could wipe that power all away. But
Forgot Renown. No, we didn't forget Renown. You're still in the claim phase because he's thinking about triggering
right,
his cohort.
yeah, I'm just thinking about what else you would grab if you didn't grab the bodyguard right then. Like, you don't have anyone else going into that third challenge for disputed claim.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
I would expect that we don't see it. Well, maybe.
The reduce cohort.
could get like a hunting accident down on one of these guys, that would be okay.
He goes back to 9 drives.
Yep.
Hunting accident.
Yep.
Yeah.
Seems all right.
That's the can't stand.
Remember that.
Yeah.
Another phase.
To the renown and
Update on the other game. Alex 0, Eric
Hanno
2.
13
Interesting.
power.
It's taking a while.
Well, I mean, that seems good for Eric because if
Yeah.
he's slowing Alex down,
Absolutely.
that's kind of what the Night's Watch wants to do in that matchup. All right, we're at
Hanno-
13-3.
Yup, Hanno's just 2 power away.
I'll go first.
Yeah, King of the North.
Draw 2.
Good call. We'll see if
Draw 2 more.
Francis grabs gifts or
I thought he already had a gift in his hand, but I might be
did he?
misremembering here.
He would definitely want that or just drawing the attachment.
I may be wrong. I don't see it.
He's got an overwhelming numbers.
I was never able to make that work this weekend.
Yeah.
It's a great card, but just, you know, the games that I won, it didn't matter. The games that I lost, I never had the opportunity to have 2 attacking Dothrakis with military icons.
Right.
So. So he's got a torch, he's got another womb. He's got him, of course. Just went back to hand.
Yep, playing out that
Stealth
Jogo.
is pretty good.
I'll sit on 2.
Does have that overwhelming numbers. This seems like a situation he may be able to use it.
Yeah.
He's going first.
draw card.
Yep.
Nice. Solis there.
Okay.
And only some limited locations in hand, so
I have no pre-challenge actions. do
nothing
you?
that's really going to help him there, but yeah, King of the North should mean this is all buttoned up since Francis won't be able to, you know, plaza or womb or anything.
If I stealth, that's your only military icon if I stealth here, right?
I guess
He has 2 claim.
if he Commissars, if he overwhelming numbers in a Commissar,
Can he double Kalasar? Would each one raise the claim?
I believe so.
So if he had 2 with the overwhelming,
Sure.
he could go up to 4 claim
Yeah.
and get the Sea of Blood trigger
Yeah.
to get rid of the bodyguard. That would be devastating. Oh, I see.
Is it?
Getting Galsar?
Oh my God.
Here it is. Oh my gosh.
Oh, this is nasty.
That's freaking disgusting.
This is a
Good game, man.
Oh my
yeah.
God.
He just, wow. Oh my gosh.
That was
That fuck up was making me so nervous, man.
that was
Hanno was so dominant.
I realized it
Yeah,
right
for-
after the round.
for so much of
saw
that game.
When you said stop,
He pulled off a 4-claim military
Wow.
challenge
Put to the
with
sword
a
here.
put to the sword on
That's
top
crazy.
for
And yeah,
his
Hanno obviously
would have
had no
wiped,
way to recover.
yeah. I mean,
allowing
even if he had more military icons on the board, I mean, I think that was just so much military power.
Yeah.
no
Um,
offense, but
But yeah, four
I
claim
said,
military.
And after that, you know, it's like Hanno is not playing in a board wipe. He has Wildfire Assault, right? But
Yeah.
then from the rest of the game, Francis is just going to be completely dominating
Yeah.
in terms of the
Yeah,
board
and
state.
And right after me saying I was never able to make the, you know, overwhelming numbers work for me this weekend, that right there
Yeah.
is exactly what it needs to do.
Yeah, exactly.
So-
Wow, that was crazy when we were both like, "Oh, Commissar. What if he has 2 calls?"
I was like, do
boop,
those
boop.
stack? I was like, I think they do.
Yeah.
Bam. It just happened.
Oh man, that's crazy. All right, so we'll go and see how the other game finishes up, and then we will bring you the finals, which will be Francis Cote versus
Eric or Alex.
Eric or Alex, whoever wins that other game.
Which will be an all North American final.
It will be. Boom. North American finals. All right, so super awesome. Very excited. Grand finals for the Game of Thrones Card Game World Championship. That'll be coming up next. We'll see you then.